Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 210 Culture Podcast 2.0, because I keep forgetting every time I do the intro. I am G.
I'm Donna.
I'm Hector, Tío Cud.
El Tío Cud.
And do I say who I am?
Yeah,
Of
Yes,
course.
of
I'm
course.
Jesse Campos, owner of Luchador Bar. Hello.
yes, and he is our guest.
He's been part of the team.
I
Yeah,
have been for
Tuesday
a
one.
long time.
Yes.
For a long
Kind of
time.
hidden MVP.
Kind of hidden, yes.
Yeah.
Kind of hidden MVP.
Years.
Mhm.
Years
Done
in
a
the
bunch
making.
of
here.
underground stuff together.
So we were talking
just
about getting hit by somebody. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, I think being slapped by another man is a form of disrespect. I think if you get slapped by another dude, like, get the fuck out.
What?
I swear to God, I'd rather get a punch and a slap. Because, like, perra.
You know, I want to beg to differ on this one. I did a little bit of a commercial one time
Mhm.
for a couple wrestlers here in town, and I asked them, "Hey, can you go ahead and give me like a little slap on my chest so I can know what to expect?"
Ooh.
And let
Okay.
me tell you, he hit me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Did anybody film that? Because I don't want to get hit again." But nobody filmed it, so I had to do it again. And you can see me.
Okay.
It's on one of my
When
videos.
you have to say just a little slap to those dudes means, oh, it's on, motherfucker.
Oh my
It's on.
God, I
yes.
had a handprint on me for
Jose,
a couple
would
of
you
days.
care to-
Very
I was gonna
relatable.
say, yeah.
Very relatable.
I was gonna say,
right
for
now.
those who are kind of confused on what we're talking about,
I have the video.
if you
all
saw the
have the
episode 2
video.
weeks ago, Jose got slapped by Sodapop. Shout out to Sodapop.
Sodapop.
I'll play the video right now.
Hey, someone decide to be-
Brilliant, bro. So this is gonna be
Watch.
How long were you red? How long did you have that red mark on your chest?
Yeah, I had it for 24 hours. It was just like a solid, firm handprint.
Yeah.
He
It
did, in
was.
fact, make me bleed as well. And just recently, I still have like 2 like little lines on my chest now, but no more blood and no more scabs. So we're good. We're back. I'm ready for another one.
Yeah, I got hit twice.
no.
Oh,
It's like-
shit.
it's like
it
that.
hurts just hearing that.
Hearing him tell
Yeah, it
that
did
reminds me of the Water Boy when they're at that one game and they're like, "Hey, good news, the third string quarterback only had a concussion, not a broken skull."
Hey, all right.
Okay, so what if Sodapop like does a double slap on both of y'all at the same time?
Okay,
Like,
when you
wow.
say
Wait,
both of
when you say both of
Well,
y'all,
who you talking about? I mean, I saw the
I've already
first
gotten
one.
hit before.
Fuck that.
I'm
Just
done.
know
He's
I'm
like,
in.
no.
I'm
Okay,
in.
he's-
I'll do it
he's in.
again.
Okay,
Okay.
get hit in
I-
the front and the back.
Well,
Front and the back. Allah, woo.
that would hurt. I will admit, I have thought about, because we're going to his wrestling event on the 17th.
Oh, that's right.
Shout out to
Yes.
him. I have thought about
Yes.
letting him hit me again when he's like walking down the stage or whatever.
Hey, I'll
Something
go with
like
y'all
that.
on the 17th. I'll go
That'll
with
be
y'all.
the way y'all say hi.
He's saying that
Rancho 181.
Yes.
I'll go.
Have you heard
I'll
of
go.
Rancho
Defending
181?
his belts.
I've never. You know, this is
They're
actually
going to Floresville.
where we are
Mhm.
today. This is a really nice place. It's changed so much since I've been here, and I was going through this place, and everything has changed.
How long?
It's really nice.
How long since you've been in here?
Oh, here, it's been a year, maybe during COVID. During
Oh,
COVID,
okay.
yeah, during
Okay.
COVID. That's
Oh,
when
yeah.
everything changed, and I,
It's changed a lot since then.
yeah.
I just gotta say, shout out to Jose for being the best sound person that we've ever had / producer.
And we're not saying that because
Yeah, I heard you
Well-
guys had a shit show last week.
Yeah, that was
I'm
on me.
sorry. Where
That
did
was
you
on
hear
me.
that from?
No, we just didn't
I-
want to do it without you. That's why.
Wow.
the sound.
But no, I'm just saying because who else has a sound guy that comes in during a blizzard by
That's
himself?
Oh, he did. He
That is
sure
facts.
did.
That is
why?
facts.
Why the
yeah.
rest of us
He
got to stay at home and
sacrificed
Zoom?
himself.
Yeah, I didn't have a good
Oh,
laptop back then.
no.
So and we didn't
I
know
forgot
like
about that.
yeah, we didn't know we could do like virtual shows like that. So yes, I did do that, and I did slide a little bit on my way home too. That was
Oh
facts.
shit.
But you lived in Virginia, so you're used to that weather.
Yeah, I'm built for this. But I was born in Venezuela, so I wasn't really built.
Oh
For
yeah, you're.
So let me
You
get
got
these sponsors out
accustomed.
the way here,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so we can get on with the rest of the show. So of course, this episode is brought to you by Texas Bearded Cartel. Shout out to
Whoop,
Steve.
whoop.
He had his event
Bow, bow.
yesterday,
Great
and
event
Chingon
With
Fest
Chingon
got
Superfly.
announced. Yes, and Chingon Fest got announced for April 19th. August. Why do I keep
Stop.
saying April? It's like the third time I said April this weekend. August 19th. And then, of course, Bar 321, the official after party of the 210 Culture podcast. Except tonight because I got to watch wrestling. And it's my birthday, so we're going to go eat and have some.
Happy birthday.
Yes, my birthday's on Tuesday.
Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday, Jake.
So it's been a long, long birthday weekend. And then, of course, Military City Heating and air conditioning and heating. I don't know why you can say air and heating.
You could never do it, huh?
No, I never can. But I love Albert. Shout out Albert. And, of course, Eddie's Taco House, where we shot last week that y'all guys can never get to see. But we'll go back again, I promise, when I get my stuff together.
Yeah.
And, of course, we're here live at Southtown 101 on Pub Sports Radio and Pub Culture Radio as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was nice.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
How do I get on that list?
Stutter.
When do I get on that list? I want to do that.
Oh, we'll throw you on there. Yeah.
There you go. I'll be on there next time.
Yeah.
Get
So
with
we
me on
got
that.
slots open. We'll get it.
All right.
We're always looking for eager.
Yes.
So, of course, like I said, before the show, I've been trying to get Jesse on the show for a couple of years now. Damn, it's been that long we've been doing the podcast.
It's been that long, yeah.
Yes. I remember.
So Jesse's actually one of our first. I don't know what I'm gonna word it. I don't want to say supporters.
Yes. I mean, it was.
I would say partners.
Partners, yeah.
You were
We're
our
partners.
partners.
Italian partner.
I believed in y'all.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
started off. We started off with like what trivia night at
Mhm.
his bar.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's
Y'all
how everything
remember
started.
that?
No.
It was Cards Against
Remind
Humanity
me.
night.
Remind me.
Yes.
Yes, it was Cards Against
Was it
Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity night or something like that?
Yeah.
And we would go every Wednesday night? We would
Yeah,
every
I think it's
Wednesday
Wednesday.
night. And then we would just whoever would win, we would just give away like hats
And
or
T-shirts.
koozies or
I
whatever.
remember those hats.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God! You gave me a white one. I lost it. You gave me another one. I lost it. People were taking.
I only
them.
have like one left, and it's all yellow. I wore it yesterday, and she's like, "Yeah, you
Yeah.
still have it." Like that's the only hat I got left. I was
Is it hard for you guys to keep your own merchandise?
No, it's just we don't sell it.
That's
Like we
the
don't
problem.
push selling it. So
Yeah.
like we don't really bother.
No, I
giving
mean
it
like
to
if
the-
you have a hat and then somebody says, "Hey, cool hat,"
oh yeah,
and do you just like
sometimes, but because I sweat a
If
lot
it
when I
ain't
wear my
sweaty
hats.
as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but
Oh.
I sweat a lot, so sometimes I don't. But when I would have them, yeah, I'd always keep like one in the car for that reason.
Mhm.
so? If anybody ever sees me out and about and I'm wearing anything of mine from the bar, I'll take it off and I'll give it to you.
Okay, well I like
Really.
the shirt.
Well, this is not my, from my bar. That's why I didn't wear anything from my bar today. So I would have taken it off. But you know what?
Sorry.
I do have something for you guys.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I do. Thank you.
I want a mask.
Yeah.
I want a
You
mask.
want a
Well,
mask? A
this is
luchador
not, this is
mask?
not a mask, but so this is our Fiesta medal
Oh wow.
from this year. This next
It's
year
so
coming up, we are
pretty.
going to be working on a design
Mhm.
earlier. This was a
Mhm.
last minute thing.
Yeah.
But it's still nice and it's collectible.
This is badass.
If you go back into all of our Fiesta medals, this is a nice one. We've had really big
Yeah.
ones. We've had all types, and this next one that's going to be next year, it's going to look really amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to look really good.
That's,
Awesome.
I like that. That's really nice.
Yeah.
It is. It's really
And they
really,
can still
really
buy
nice.
some. We still have a few over at Luchador. If y'all just want to come in, $13, I believe.
Have a drink.
There you
Buy a
go.
medal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do people want?
get a raffle, man? Get a
Oh.
raffle ticket.
Yes,
Yes.
for sure.
I know that's a little premature on that one.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say-
I just
no.
jumped it.
No, we're good. Let's jump into that first before we go back down memory
Yeah.
lane before I forget.
Oh yeah. So we can just get it out of the way and it can just be there. So I have a friend, Josh Ramirez, and I just posted some stuff on my social media. I tagged you guys in it if you can repost it. So Josh, he makes custom shoes, and the other like a couple of months ago, I asked him to do this for me, and they came out fantastic.
Oh, they look so good.
Yeah, so we're gonna be putting a raffle together. One of my favorite people, Nikki Martinez. Hello, Nikki. She's my bar manager. We're gonna be announcing it very, very soon. We're gonna have not only the shoes, we're gonna have a shirt in there. We're gonna have a bottle of tequila, Luchador tequila. We're gonna have a medal. I'm gonna probably find one of my old shirts, and give that away as well.
I don't think I ever got any.
Dang.
I'll wash it. I'll wash it.
I don't think I ever did because every time I wanted to, you were out. You're like, I get more. I
Oh
get more.
my god! You know, I'll get you
yeah, I
one.
don't
I'll
think I
get you
have
one. I'm placing an order soon, and so when I get it, I'll make sure I got it for you, man.
So how much are the raffle tickets?
They're going to be $20 a piece. We're going to go on for a whole. I think we're going to do a month of raffle. Yes, so people can get a chance to buy them.
You can buy a ticket a day.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of that, have y'all voted for anybody from the best of current?
I did.
No, you can vote every day, guys. We are
That's
on
right,
2.
'cause
We're on
you're-
2.
I
We're on
was
2
gonna
of
say,
them.
yeah.
Best dive bar, best karaoke.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a. Please vote for us.
There you go.
Vote for whoever you want, but
I mean,
hey,
Vote
Lucha
for
Lord,
we're
them.
just
Yeah.
saying.
dive bar, karaoke.
We're just
Why
saying.
wouldn't you?
Right? Are you
Why
guys
not?
on there
Wrestling City.
for
No.
a podcast?
No,
No, we didn't do it this year.
we didn't.
We won it
haven't.
back in 2020,
Yeah.
Amazing.
and then we just been gone, and then we came back. But it was, I think the application opened right when we started, so we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
No, next year is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Last year I didn't
Should
really
be our
put
year.
too much effort into it.
Yeah.
This year, I really am. I'm out there trying to get people to vote, and this is the year that I put a lot more emphasis on the bar. I have an amazing staff out there. If you
Mhm.
guys ever go out there, every person that works for Luchador, Nikki, David, Lauren, Mia, the list goes on. These people are just amazing. We're doing things that we had never done before at Luchador. Infusing some liquors with fresh fruits. We have a small cocktail list that you can go in there, and it's really simple, very nice. We're I don't think you guys have been there for a while, right?
Last
No.
time
It's
I
been
was
a
gonna
minute.
say it's been a while. Last time I went, I think it was like a year ago.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
changed. It's changed a lot. Nikki takes pride in this place. The guys take pride in this, and they push me. I've never been pushed this hard. I'm the sole owner of Luchador, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So everything that we're doing now, it's almost like I've started brand new,
Right. Yeah.
fresh, and with bright eyes. That's why I look at everybody's bars when I walk
Yeah.
in, try to get some inspiration. This place,
Mhm.
again, they did a great job. Whoever did this, great job.
Yeah.
Shout out Jeff.
Shout out Jeff. Jeff, I don't know if I've ever met Jeff. I need to meet Jeff. Jeff, I'm Jesse.
He's cool.
Come and see me. Let's have a meeting.
But just in general, like the whole your whole bar in general, I just love it. Well, of course, as a wrestling fan, I love it. But it's just
Right.
cool, and it's not. And for those who haven't been, it's especially like you cater to wrestling, but it's luchador wrestling, just like the bar
Right.
mentions. Like you're not getting like WWE memorabilia, but it's really cool, especially the wall masks.
Yes.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that was really cool to come up with.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. In the beginning, I did have some partners, and every one of us had a different idea. But this one partner of mine, he came up with the luchador theme, and I looked at it, and I said, "Yeah, I think this would work." And we went with it, and all the colors, they're beautiful. The masks are beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We're able to play with the logo. Our logo is pretty cool.
Yes.
Mhm.
We're able to, I don't know if you saw the one for Halloween. We made them into like a zombie.
Yes.
So you're able to make all
Ooh.
kinds of different cool things with our mask.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you have
So-
a comment. I think Norma is asking, where do we buy them? I'm assuming the Fiesta medals.
Oh, the Fiesta medals. You can go to Luchador Bar,
What about
Uh,
raffle tickets?
622 Roosevelt. Raffle tickets. We're working on. I think there's an app right now that we're going to be getting together. Hopefully, I'm setting it up today, so I'll be announcing it. I'll be putting it on social media. I'll tag you
Okay.
guys in it,
Yeah.
and we can just post it up
Yes.
there. That'd be great. So I'm working on that one.
So
So just keep a lookout.
before I give my fun story, did we give the eyebrows back to the neon sign, or is it still missing?
No, there everything is
No
fixed on that guy
eyebrows.
now. Everything is fixed on
Oh,
that guy.
okay.
You know,
So I was actually there the day that
Eyebrows
it
on
broke.
the day his
Yeah.
eyebrows fell off. Yes.
What?
Yeah. I remember when I had gone for something and you went and you were all mad and you were like, "Oh, hold on." And I was like, "What? The luchador just lost his eyebrows." I was like, "What do you mean?"
Oh
They
my
were all-
god, that guy
So
has
for the longest time, he never had eyebrows.
For the longest time, he wasn't fixed, and you know, this story goes out to my buddy Ricky. Ricky, he loves this story. So I was at my bar with my brother and my cousin, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna finally. And this is a year and a half ago now. I went up there. Yes, I was drinking a little bit, and I fell off the roof.
No.
And yes, I fell off the roof,
Holy
and
shit.
he got fixed, not by me, and I'm never climbing up on a roof again. But he's
It's all
fixed.
great stories.
Oh yeah. That story. But for a while, I couldn't move. You know, I had a lot of really great people in my life that helped me out to see myself other than who I was before
Mhm.
before I fell. and I stopped drinking just a few months ago, 5 months ago maybe, and not because I was abusing it, but just because health reasons. Part of it was from the fall. The inflammation was going crazy. I started working out. I started trying to eat a lot better. So I don't know. I just started taking care of myself a little bit better.
Yeah.
Ever since that fall.
Yeah.
And I had like I said, I had a lot of amazing people helping me do that change.
Right. Yeah. Support you and stuff on it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, good.
Was that like a really tough transition?
Oh my God.
Kinda...
I don't know if you've ever fallen from a roof, but it will change your life.
No, I can't say
I mean, I've been electrocuted once.
How was that one?
That was a little weird. So I used to work in Floresville. I used to work in the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, everything's old. So they had, for the marquee for the movies, they would have the old fluorescent tube lights on there. And one day one of them was loose, and they're like, gee, can you go fix it? So I went and I fixed it. When I turned, and I was like, oh, well, that had a little tingle to it.
A little zing.
So
zing
yeah,
to that.
I've been electrocuted. I mean, I lived, obviously, but
I've been electrocuted a few times.
That sounds so shocking.
It was very shocking. It was very shocking that I finished my shift that day.
I fell off of my bed the other day.
You fell off your bed? Oh.
Thank you, Jose.
Jose's applauding you for that.
Of course,
Yeah.
thank you.
Were you on a bunk
I was
bed?
gonna say, but
No.
I
was in a king size bed. I forgot how big it was. I'm like, I'll get the remote, and the remote never came. There it is, it's under the bed. But it was such a
I want to hear this.
slow motion fall where I'm like, is this really happening? Am I fucking dreaming?
I hate that
And
shit.
then
I hate
boom,
those
I'm
kinds
like,
of falls.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah.
So the best part was trying to get back up.
Wait, what?
I have a hard time. Like I was fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah, I was drunk.
Oh, okay.
No, this wasn't. When I'm
I thought you were
we're
sober,
good.
and
no,
you're
no.
just like, I
No,
couldn't.
that wouldn't be a story. I would never fucking say that. No, I was a little drunk and I fell over and I'm like, I could stay down here.
That was probably the best option.
Because when you live alone, you have
see.
you have a lot of options.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I could stay here.
Yeah.
Or maybe invest in a life alert bracelet.
You should.
Well, fuck that. I
You
live
should.
out in the fucking sticks anyway.
It is a little scary living alone, and when you fall or when you get sick, it's all. I have a cat right now,
You're fucked.
and that cat will just meow me. You
Yeah.
know?
That's
And I'm like, I've fallen. I'm falling.
You're
Yeah.
falling.
Life
Get up.
That's what it's made for.
It's true. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it right meow?
So Norma
true.
says, that's good. Awesome to hear about your health is important. I lost my dad from drinking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm jumping over here in the YouTube comments because nobody's on Facebook. But yeah, and just like from our point, like I'm so grateful for the bar and you because we've met so many people through the bar.
Mhm.
We had Bean Bash there. So that was
Oh
fun.
my
Oh
God.
my goodness, that's right.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Bean Bash.
Yeah.
We do need to bring one. We do need to bring that back.
Yeah.
I think it was a great idea. It was a couple of times, but we need to do it a little bit better.
Yes.
We now know what to do,
And I got followers now.
and we know what not to do.
Instead of doing it when you have
Yeah.
100 followers.
I have
it's-
followers too
Yeah.
now. Shoot.
Yes.
But I mean, then we got, Caleb from Chi Chi Birds when he would sit up there.
Oh
all the
my
time.
God.
Yes.
Caleb, have you talked to him lately?
I know he's doing the 210 Dough, 210
Yes.
Pizzeria.
Have you tried
I
that?
have yet to.
Mhm.
I've been
It's
trying to.
Shout out, Caleb. Great pizza. And yeah,
Mhm.
he's amazing. I love that guy.
Yeah, we met Bowie too. Through there.
Who was that one?
Oh, he would write
Ibarra.
books.
Oh yes, I haven't talked to him in a
Yes.
while.
I haven't
He
talked to him in a
haven't
while
either.
either.
I feel like
he
he
gave
just
us
kinda
some.
fell off.
He gave us a lot of masks. I still follow him. He still posts, but I haven't talked to him. He hasn't come into the bar. I think he was moving, and he gave me some of his masks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was cool. We
Very
met Chino.
It was cool.
So do you have like I don't mean to jump on you, but like the wall masks,
Mhm.
do you have people that donate or do you get them or update them or how does that work?
I've had people donate. I've bought some, and in the beginning when we were opening up, my partner at the time, he had a ton of them.
Mhm.
And if you were coming to the bar during the time that you guys were doing trivia and all that
Mhm.
stuff, were we giving away masks back then?
No.
No.
No, we're getting out bar tabs.
Bar tabs. Okay,
Yes.
so there was a point where we were giving out masks, and these masks, if you guys have them, they weren't cheap. They were like $50 on up,
Mhm.
and we were giving them away. And I realized what we were doing, and we went with a little less expensive options of going with those. Yes. So whoever has a mask that they want over at Luchador back in the day, those are real, and they're really expensive.
Well,
We'll buy 'em back.
There's a guy at that flea market on Highway 16. He has a booth. I mean, he custom makes them. Plus, he sells them. Like, beautiful.
Where is this?
On Highway 16, that flea market where
The
they
flea
dance.
market.
Oh, I was just there today.
Okay,
I
so
was just there today.
You know they
Amazing.
have that merry-go-round or
that
that little horsey thing that goes around.
No, I didn't see that today.
Well,
Yeah.
it's part of the flea market.
Mhm.
Down that aisle where it's normally dead, he's like hidden.
Is that on the very end?
Yes, where it looks like nobody goes there.
Yeah,
He's
there
in
was a
there.
part. That's why I didn't go over
Yeah,
there.
no,
Okay.
he's in there.
Prohibited.
I found
Has
out about
caution tape, but he's there.
Yeah. There's a white chalk outline, but don't worry about that.
I literally went 3 weeks ago, and I finished the whole thing in like 45 minutes. And I'm like, how did we used to spend hours here when I was little? I was like, I'm done in like 45 minutes.
Because now you have a purpose. You're either gonna drink, eat, or take a piss.
Mhm.
When you're little, you're like, oh, look at the toy, oh, mom, and oh, I want to get on that, and I want to shut up. So now you're like, fuck it, I gotta go. Everybody's in a hurry.
The flea markets are a little different. They're a little different nowadays from when we were younger.
Yeah.
I think the food is absolutely delicious.
I always say, like, if you want the true experience, Highway 16 is the way to go.
Which one is that one?
The
Mission?
Boti one.
Mission?
No.
Or the
If you're actually looking for stuff, Mission is the one to go to.
Mission. I went
'Cause
to
Mission is the one where everybody's selling their stuff, and you
Yeah,
can find
they'll sell
skills.
their soul over there.
Yes, that's where you want to go.
Literally.
If
and
you
the
really,
food is really good over
Yeah.
there.
yeah, if you really want to look for stuff, that's where you go. If you want the experience ish, Highway 16th. If you want to be bougie, Traders Village.
What about Bussy?
Bussies.
Bussy. Oh, but is it Bussy?
Yeah,
Is that how you
yeah,
say it?
that's-
Flea
yeah,
market,
Bussies.
Yes.
Bussies.
Yeah.
It's-
I mean,
I haven't been there in a
Bussing.
long time.
I haven't been there in a while, but that one is also another one. That would be the
Bougie?
the North Side version.
Bussies
No,
and buses.
I'd say that's if you really want to go. I don't.
Is it bougie? I don't know.
I haven't been in a-
remember.
I haven't been in a
don't
while.
No, it's not bougie.
I think it's half and it's
It's
a mixture.
similar
It's
to,
a
like,
mixture of
Poti.
Mission and
know.
Poti
You hear
put
that, Laura?
together.
It's
Yeah.
not bougie. We can't go to that one.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want bougie? Go to Pika Pika.
Oh,
Oh, pika
Indoor.
pika.
Oh,
Indoor, nice.
Yes, indoor AC.
what was it besides the masks? What was the craziest thing you've ever seen at one of those flea markets?
Adult toys.
A la madre.
Yeah.
Were they
What?
used?
You
Well, they were using them.
sanitized.
No.
I promise you.
What? Wait. What?
I swear to God.
Yes.
There's a chair.
What do you mean?
Which? Not that I got on it, but
Which
Okay.
there's a chair with stirrups. I swear to God to you.
You have to give me the name.
For
And
research
there's-
purposes.
Yeah,
and the
research
ladies,
purposes.
but the ladies up there, and I'm like, what the fuck am I walking into? Because it was like pet animals in the front, and you went further, and like there's a feed, and then like, whoa, they had like these little fucking beads.
Like a cover up, like a storefront
Yeah,
shit, and
I
then
was
you like
like,
walked in and
The one, the
it
one thing
looks
I,
shady. I'll try it
the
out.
real party started.
Yeah.
the one
So
thing I
they-
always wanted when I was little was the DVDs, The Faces of Death. You would always see them.
Oh,
You'd
well, I
always see
had
them,
the
and they had like
eight-
the whole.
I had the VHS,
Mhm.
the fucking double box container. They were
Damn.
coming over with pizza and Faces of Death.
Yeah,
That's how old I am.
That's disgusting.
and they would always.
The chair of Faces of Death.
Eating while you're watching Faces of Death. Did you say
No.
pizza? Did you say you had a
Yeah.
pizza and you'd watch that?
But that was the premise. Like we were gonna eat pizza, and then like, okay, we're done. Let's fucking watch
Regardless.
it now. It doesn't
Oh.
matter. You got to see the fucking monkey brain get eaten. You're like, oh, that's the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, and
never
they
saw
always-
any of
And they
those.
always had
What?
like the tame
Never.
version.
No.
They always had like the
Never.
tame
No.
version
Mm-mm.
playing, so it was like always like people playing poker like at the rodeo, and then like the bull would come and like gore one of them. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
This
no,
is what
I've
you
never
saw?
seen
The
it.
craziest?
Like they would show at the flea market, but no, it was always something that I wanted because I always would see, and I'm like, I wonder what the full thing is, because like the cover was always like somebody like bleeding like from their face, or it was just a skull with like half the face missing or something, and I was like, I was what, like 8, 9. I was like, I wonder what that
Mm-mm.
is. But I never got them, and by the time I was old enough to buy them, they were gone because they were all VHS by that time.
Mm-mm.
But supposedly it was kind of like, you know, the YouTube of just people like getting injured, like that their faces would
It was
come
crazy.
off.
This is
or-
Faces of
Wow.
Death you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
I
won't
gotta
watch
find-
it. I
There's
still
there's
won't
one
watch
where
I know,
I had
I
to find
know.
into an alligator pit. Like
I'm-
it's just weird
Yeah.
shit. Like, but not in the United States.
Yeah.
That
Wow,
sounds like
I
right up
am
my alley. I need to
not
watch it.
watching it.
I've
I,
never
I wouldn't
watched it.
recommend it. It was just crazy. Now
Why?
you could just go to
YouTube and
Core.
You
Yeah.
can YouTube it.
Yeah.
They have all the cartel beheadings and all
Oh,
that shit. I'm
yeah.
like,
No.
Yeah, it was
no,
stuff like that.
No.
Yes.
my
no.
friend told me, I'm like, I don't want to watch that shit.
Gore.com on a regular, like,
Wow.
you can just chrome it or, you know.
Yeah.
What?
I swear to
It's not
God
even
to
on the dark web?
you. No, it's in plain daylight.
Wow.
Well, we're in 2023.
That's
Right?
bad.
Speaking of
Well, I don't
this
know.
stuff, beheading. The craziest thing I saw
A
today.
beheading?
Yeah, no. Was a guy doing chiropractic work, but he grabbed the guy's neck and pulled it. It was just right now. I was at the other flea market. He just pulls him. His whole body just popped. I was like,
I always get so terrified. I would not. I wouldn't know.
You want to do chiropractic?
No.
I would love to do that.
You haven't done any chiropractic?
No.
There's
You recommend it?
Joint 210. That
yeah.
Joint. I think it's called Joint.
Yeah.
You pay a monthly subscription. You go in there once a week.
They crack you like a glow stick.
Oh man, you feel so good walking out. Yeah, you feel really good after that.
Be walking like a newborn horse.
Oh my goodness.
Then you'd be able to get off your king size bed with no problem.
Fall off of my bed.
Right? Yeah, exactly. You'd never fall off.
Fucking spins and shit.
You'd feel great.
Donuts on top of it.
I feel fantastic.
You're gonna be doing aerobics and shit on top of the bed.
I didn't know. This is what it feels like to touch your feet again.
No,
it's
I haven't
amazing.
seen any crazy shit. It's
amazing.
Let me go back. I need to try it. Thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
But back to that.
I don't recommend going there though.
That lady was like, "Let me try the rabbit and the rose," and I'm like,
"I'm sorry."
And
what?
No, the best part was there was an older lady bringing the like, "Here you go, mija. Let me know when you're done." And she's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like,
just watching.
I don't want to go up there.
I'll have what the toys having.
I'm browsing.
I'm browsing.
How come that one's brown and this is pink?
Oh no!
I have never. Wow.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I'm sorry. Which flea market is this again?
We were gonna go back to the flea market this next Sunday.
Yeah,
now that you brought out their secrets,
I don't want to get shot.
Damn it!
But it's fucking crazy. I was like,
the 90s were wild.
I think it was back in the 90s. Yeah,
it was.
The 90s were wild.
It was because I was skinny.
Oh,
it was nice.
It wasn't recent. Okay.
Yeah, the 90s were wild as shit.
Well, Pulp Fiction came out, so that's when all that ball gag shit. So
yeah,
we're good.
That's right. Yes,
that is one of my favorite movies. Quentin Tarantino is probably one of my favorite directors, writers, and I can just watch him. I watch those movies all the time. Every day I can watch one of those movies.
I think you have to be super creative to think of a script where you could just write in a dialogue where people are talking about nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say a quarter pounder in French?
Nonsense that makes sense at the very end.
Yes,
everything that they're
ties
having.
it all together. It's like, wow.
Yes.
Like Pulp Fiction's one. What's the other one?
By him?
Yes.
Hateful Eight.
That one's good. And then
Django.
That one.
Yes.
That one is such a good one. Samuel L. Jackson, I love this part.
Yes.
But Leo DiCaprio, I'm like, holy shit.
Did a great job.
Yeah. The whole cast.
Job.
The way he cast that whole movie, I'm like, holy shit.
Yes.
And then the movie's like, 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
It's 3 hours, but it doesn't feel like it.
To have that vision,
it doesn't feel like it.
I want it like this.
Yeah.
It's got to be like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen, I don't know if it was on Paramount or Hulu, but they did the backstory of The Godfather, where they got the author and the director, Mario Puzo and Scorsese together to do the film. And all the behind the scenes shit, it's called The Offer, but it has like the hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like
it's on
you've
Paramount.
said this before. We've talked about this before.
Well, what is it now? I'm
so
interested.
It's on Paramount.
Okay, so it's on Paramount.
But it's
on Paramount.
It's the backstory of how The Godfather was made and what it took to get there, and the guy that pushed it, like the director, and then the producer of the movie, because he's the one that does all the legwork and gets everybody together, gets all the moving pieces, the shit that he had to do to get everything coordinated, and then to get everybody just to be on the same page, to be like, okay, this is the way it's gonna work, and like, no, we don't like that dude. He was like, I want De Niro.
Yeah.
I heard
Pacino.
About that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, he's too timid. And the guy that portrayed him was spot on.
He's an amazing actor too.
And then the great thing was they get everybody together to do like an open reading at a restaurant. And he goes, watch. He goes, they all know their roles. So Marlon Brando sits at the head of the table, and then all the brothers sit together, then the wives at the other head, then the sisters. He goes, let them go at it. So they start talking. They go into their role, so they're just flowing. He goes, perfect. So he's like, that's what I want.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Oh, you have to. I was hooked on it. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stop watching this shit. But it was like,
dang,
you never knew that was the whole backstory to the actual Godfather.
Right.
So they're working on another one. I don't know which one they're gonna come up with
Like
next.
Godfather?
No. The way they did the
Oh.
behind the scenes
The
on
back,
that.
yeah, the behind the scenes.
But it's funny because you see of how many what ifs. If they would have cast this person, it would have changed the whole dynamic of the movie, and if they would have gotten this person or this other guy added.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy the way they thought about shit. It's like, hey, you know how much money we're spending, and this guy wants to build this set, and we don't even have that much money.
Yeah.
So he told the guy, he's like, let me take care of it. He's like, we don't have the budget for it, but I'm going to do this. He goes, look, I need you to provide all the wood that they need to build or construct the set, and we're going to use it on credit. As soon as this movie hits $1 million, we're going to pay you back and then some. The guy's like, okay. He goes, but we'll only use you. Every time we make a movie, we'll bring you the business. So the guy's like, take all you want. And he's like, how the hell did you do that? He goes, don't worry about it, just build it. He goes,
Wow.
but the belief of that movie, that it was going to be a great movie.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, wait a minute, it's 3 hours long. What the hell? You can't keep people in the movie theater that long. That's crazy. Nope, it's going to work. I promise.
That's exactly how I built my bar.
You have to have that
You have to have a vision.
Yes.
You have to have a drive. I didn't know anything about the bar business. I didn't know anything about any of it. Today, I'm still learning. And it's a constant learning process. I tell people, ask me all the time, how do you do it? Just like you guys, how did you all do this podcast? You just did it.
Right. Yeah.
You just got out there and did it. You just do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it every day. Do it, and you can create something. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You have to have belief in yourself.
Random question about owning a bar. What's the best part about owning a bar?
The best part. Wow. The best part is being able to have total creativity in how your bar looks, feels. If we were talking about my guy, my logo, wherever he is, right here, this guy right here, he never had a name. For the longest time, I wanted him to have a name. And this is part of being a bar owner. You're able to create different things, different characters, different drinks, the art, the lighting, whatever. That's the fun part. So I decided, I kind of want to name this guy, and I came up with the name. This is no longer a thing, guys. His name it went all over the place, but Dr. Frisian, and Dr. Frisian, it was a bad name. It was a bad name. I had his mask made. I did some promos with it. I had to look at myself and think, is this the direction I want to go in? And it wasn't. So a lot of people were asking me, well, what is this guy about? What does he do? And I told them, don't worry about it now. I'm trying to create something. I'm wondering how Ronald McDonald was created. You know what?
Right.
How do you create a character? It's absolutely insane how to create a character. It takes a long time, and you try to get the process, but people are asking you, well, what's his name? What's he about? What does he do? What is it? I have no idea.
You tell me. I'm just trying to survive today.
What do you think? What do you think?
It's hard. Like, if you created a character today, how long do you think it would take to create him? To create his attitude, to create the character, to create everything. Look, how he dresses.
I don't know, but I kind of like that he doesn't really have, that he doesn't have like a concrete character what he does, because then it leads to the people imagining what they want, as a character or whatever.
This guy, he was gonna be he was from outer space. This is the backstory of this guy. He was from outer space, and this is what his face looked like. And everybody's faces had a different type of lucha mask. And he was from this planet, I don't know, planet Lucha. And everybody that came from that planet looked like him. But they had different masks, different colors, even the women. It was just, this was part of my whole character development. I was trying to create something. And let me tell you, I had the mask on. I just didn't feel comfortable. And so today, no name. He's nameless. He's just a luchador bar.
Name.
Yeah, no named wrestler.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep him like that because it's a little bit more complicated when you do that.
So I don't know if you ever heard of the cartoon Mucha Lucha that came out.
Yes.
He looks like
I
he
did
looks
not
like the
know
main-
that. Yeah. I did
Oh,
not
he does,
realize
yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
until
So
a
that's
few
his dad.
years ago. Yeah, this is his dad.
That's his grandpa,
Long
actually.
lost
Illegitimate.
Yeah.
And it took a long time to come up with this logo too. The logo, it took 3 or 4 tries. We had a full body. We had different masks. That was very cool too. The logo was very important to me in the very beginning. I would go to different bars, and one of the bars, and I still say this to this day, that had the coolest logo was Stay Golden. Do y'all remember Stay Golden?
Yes.
Yes.
So Stay Golden had these
Mm-mm.
2 boxing gloves. I think it was Stay Golden
Mm-hmm.
or Still Golden. I can't remember if it was Stay Golden or Still Golden.
It was Stay Golden.
And he had the 2 boxing gloves. Remember that? I don't know if you remember that. And then they went to the deer, the antlers.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is really cool. This is something that I think is really cool. People can take pictures of it and the
Mhm.
golden gloves. It was, in my head, I was thinking that's pretty amazing. And I want something like that, or like, if you look at the arches, you know that's McDonald's.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to be known by the look of the logo only.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why when you go by the bar, now we're working on the bar, guys. Back in the day, I was like, I'm not going to put luchador on the outside. I'm not going to put bar on the outside. And this is something that I wanted to create. I wanted to create some mysteriousness to my bar. And it worked for a little while. It really, really worked. But now I want to get known. I want to be out there.
Right.
I really haven't ever done a podcast like this. I did one other podcast, did great, but I'm pushing my product. And this is another thing that I really like about owning a bar, is going out there and talking about it, and just maybe inspiring somebody else to open up something. I think that's another part of owning a bar, or any kind of entrepreneurship,
Mm-hmm.
inspiring them to create something.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's it's real interesting when you put it in that perspective, where it's like, I want to make a difference for someone else.
Yeah.
And I think that's very honorable of you, because we do have people that watch. We have people that like, you know what, maybe it's time. It's my turn to do something.
Right, yeah.
I want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I started my business. I have a shrimp cocktail and ceviche business that I do that. And for the longest time, I was like, well, I'll just do it at parties or whatever. That you should sell this. You should really try it. And I just never had the push or the urgency to want to do it. I'm not ready for that. I have a real job. I would always say that I have a real job. But this is just like for fun. So a friend of mine, April Monterosa, shout out to
Mhm.
April.
Shout out, April.
She's the one that pushed me. She's like, hey, come on, get on it. She did my business card. She did my logo. Let's do it. So it's weird because it's called King Salami Cocktails, but it has nothing to do with meat. It's seafood.
No
So,
salami.
Yeah. So my sister's like, why do you call it King Salami? And I'm like, well, remember high school? They used to call me that. And she's like,
No.
No.
oh, I get it.
I'm
like,
sorry. Why?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Why? Why
Am
did
I
they
lost
call
here?
you King Salami?
I'm a little lost.
Wow.
I
If
feel
I
like
had to, he got it
I
right
was gonna
away.
say, I feel like this is gonna involve another flea market.
Oh,
and trying out
got
toys.
it now.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ding,
Okay.
ding, we have
All
a
right.
winner. So anyway, back to the story of opening a business.
What is
Um,
salami?
You have
Have
a
you changed
salami
it now?
toy?
It's
Have
not
you
a
changed
toy.
the
It's not a toy. It's a lot older now. It's more mature.
It's mo-
but,
It's all mo expiring.
but having somebody push you,
Yes.
having
So-
that's the biggest thing. If you don't, you can push yourself as much as you want. You can push yourself, and you think you're pushing yourself to the limit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're pushing yourself to the limit of what
You-
you think you can
Your
do.
reality.
Right.
But then you meet people and they're like, hey, you can do this, that you can do this, you can do
Mhm.
this. And you're like, wait a minute, I didn't hit that ceiling. And you break it and you break it and you continuously break it. And I didn't realize that. I've had a lot of, since I fell off the roof, I've had a lot of people come into my life and still are in my life.
Mhm.
Some have left, have gone and left, but still left a huge imprint on what I want and what I'm going to continue to grow my business into. And without those people, without listening to those people, without understanding what they see in you, sometimes you don't see something in you,
Mhm.
but when they see something in you and they tell you that you can be this, and it's just about belief. It's about believing in you, and that's the whole thing. It's just believing in yourself.
It's just trust the process.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know trusting the process. It's just believing in yourself. It really is. The process is cool. Yeah, you can trust the process, but the process is what? You have to believe in you. If you are the product, I'm that product. That's an extension of me.
It's true.
And the people that I have working for me are not just people. They're my family.
Family.
Yes, they're my family, and even people that I've let go you know, and as hard as it is to let go of anybody, you know, because I love every single one of them. It's hard. It's hard to let go of anybody because they are my family. They're people that I've grown with. They're people that have changed my life. They're people that just believed in me, believed in my product, and yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can be hard too.
Of course, it depends on how well you adapt to it as well.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I mean, you not only make an impact on yourself, but the people around you.
Yeah.
And if you have a strong core, you know, anything can be achieved.
And yeah, anything can be.
Anything is possible.
Yes, everything
Henny.
is possible. Oh God,
Anything.
So,
anything.
so I want to go back down memory lane real quick. Jose,
Oh
can you
yes,
post it
please,
up?
please.
Uh-oh.
What do you? Oh.
So, back to what we were
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
characters.
Wait a minute.
So this was on our Bean
Oh,
Bash flyer.
wow.
Shout out to Louis who actually drew it by hand. And
Yeah.
then we had to like hack it and crop it and things.
I remember that.
So on the left there, or at least it's on our left, I don't know how people are seeing it at home. So it's supposed to be Luchador mask. I don't think you did a very good job.
No,
We
you
were
did
gonna
a
be-
great job.
So we were like, well, it was gonna be because of course it's Bean Bash, but the whole idea was because it was Luchador. That's where the bash came in, like wrestling. So we actually gave away a championship belt as the trophy.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes. So actually, technically, if we ever have a second one, the champion has to come back and defend it. And if he loses, he has to give the belt. That was going to be the thing.
Ooh.
Is that every year that you're fighting for the belt, you get a trophy to keep for yourself. But if you lose the belt. And every year you'd be defending your belt. But we opened it up to everybody. It was mom, pops, restaurants. It didn't matter as long as you can make beans. We had a lady make it in a crock pot. Can you put it back one more time? Jose? I was like, so on our side, we were like, well, what are we gonna do? So since we started off and we were like, so we're like, well, let's put a mask on, like a paper bag on him because he can't afford a mask yet because we were starting off. So that's why he's wearing a mask. But because it was a tough time, the artist was like, what if we make it? Somebody took a bite out of him, which is why he has a spoon as a second leg. Because
oh my God, I never noticed that.
Like, that's a
I
fucking
never noticed that.
yeah, so he uses the spoon as a prosthetic because they took a bite out of him, and that's why he only has one leg.
I like it.
I love that.
Yeah, so that was.
Wow.
So is it in the works? Are we gonna do it again?
I don't
would
know.
love you
Yeah,
guys
you
to
can
do
take
it,
it
but
out.
You have no idea how fucking hard that whole weekend was. It was
stressful.
It was very stressful. It was a lot of, we had all hands in deck. Like my best friend from out of town was here and I was like, bitch, you're going to work. My parents
Her
were
parents
just
entered the day
visiting.
of.
Yes, and I was like, you're in this fucking
You
competition.
were in
Go get
Chicago.
your shit.
Mom, make the frijoles. Hurry up.
Yes, exactly. Like it was
I'll enter the
so
contest.
difficult.
They had
And
5
back then we
teams.
weren't known. None of us.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
None of us were known.
Exactly. And it was so funny because that day we had quite a few people. It was
You can take it down,
surprising. We
Jose.
had quite a few people. Huh?
I was saying Jose can take the photo now.
Oh, we had quite a few people, but there was these fucking people
From out
of
of
like
town?
tourists
Yeah.
out of town that came in and they were like, oh fuck it, we'll just pay. And they paid and they tasted everything and they were like, damn, this shit's good. Like, blah, blah. I was like, okay.
Also, it's like a paid event. Also,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way
nice.
it was is that it was I think
I think
$15,
Mhm.
and you got a ticket to sample everybody's beans, and then you got a free drink
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
the bar.
Something like that.
So we ended up having 5 teams.
Mhm.
So you got the 5 samples and you got the beer and you got to go through. And then we had some vendors set up. We had a lady who makes milkshakes, amazing milkshakes.
Oh yeah. I wonder
and
what happened
everybody
to
was
her.
like just like bombarding her, like, oh, what
Mhm.
milkshakes! Like
Yeah.
all the vendors that were there, they were like, even though it wasn't a big event, I made more here than I would make at some of the other events because they were just starting off.
Mhm.
And it was just like, okay, but yeah, it was just us 2 and Dom. It was just the 3 of us trying to plan stuff, book stuff. We got burned with somebody that was going to try to promote. They were like, okay, we'll help. And at the last minute, they're like, we want 50 tickets. And we're like, we don't even think we're going to sell 50
Right.
tickets, let alone.
That's another thing that people don't understand. When
Yeah.
you're just starting off something and they want discounts, they want
Mhm.
tickets,
Yes.
you're like,
You're like,
taking
you know
so
how
much
hard
money
this
to
shit.
do
yes,
this.
Yes.
you don't understand.
Right.
People don't get it.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
they
look,
don't get it.
my friends, I never once ever, hey, hook it up or give me the discount.
Me either.
Never.
Never?
Because if you pay for never.
Wow.
I've never been like that.
Well, maybe
But my friends
yeah.
respect me because they won't like, hey, bro, hook me up. Like, I know if I have a good customer that buys at least 10 shrimp cocktails, I'll throw an extra one in, or I won't charge them for specific order. Oh, I don't want cilantro, no onions, extra tomato. I won't charge. Anybody else I would, but since they're such a good customer, you know who to take care of.
Mhm.
And you also know the people that want to take advantage of you.
Oh man, in the beginning, I didn't know what people were capable of doing. I was
Oh.
very gullible. I had the green thumb on everything. I hadn't really been to too many bars. This is a bar I would come to all the time. I hadn't really been to too many bars. And so I thought, oh, I'm the owner, and people would come and visit me, and they would say, all right, hey, buy me a drink. And I'd buy them a drink. And it wasn't until later on that I was like, it snapped, and I said, why am I buying them drinks? They should be buying me a drink.
Correct.
Right.
They should be supporting me.
Yeah.
And so if anybody ever asks me now, hey, buy me a drink. Now, if it's a special event and I'm there and I'm buying drinks for people, hey, I'm buying you a drink. Don't come up to me and ask me for a drink.
Right. Yeah.
Don't come up to me, please. Don't come up to me and ask me for a shirt. Maybe I'll give you a shirt if you tell me a really cool story.
So this one
Like
time at the
falling
flea
off
market.
Yeah, exactly. One time at the flea market, here you got a shirt.
I want a mask. I don't want a shirt.
Damn it.
That has to be a really good story.
I'm like that with my crafting friends or with people that do, crafts, like the market that we have outside, because I'm not gonna devalue their worth by being like, that's too expensive. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well, if that's expensive to you, bitch, then go make it. You know what I mean? Like, you say that's expensive. Well, more power to you to go and fucking try to do something similar or whatever. So I always pay what they.
Yeah, and I get a kick out of people that want to barter, and I'm like, "What do you? No, dude, we're not in the
what do you
18th
barter?
century. Like, well, you give me 2 shrimp cocktails. Next time, I'll put air in your tires."
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like,
sense.
and that's where I'm like,
Oh no.
even if it is free, work something out. So like Mike, shout out to Mike from Noodle Tree. Like every time I go, I never pay, but I know obviously he needs to pay his staff, so I always tell him, because I never carry cash, charge me for a soda or charge me something. So he charges me like $1, and then I'll leave like a $20 tip or a $30 tip. So I'm like, at least you may not care about it because we're cool, but at least I'm helping taking care of your employee. Because at the end of the day, you still got to pay them because they're still sitting there serving me. So that's always been the thing. Like, I know when I go in, like, I try to pay, and he's just like, okay, here's your bill, and it's like $1. So I always go put 20, 30, whatever it is to tip the person, so that at least the waitress gets the time out on
you know, it does sometimes. So on the other foot, now that we are getting known, people do like to give us stuff. Sometimes they give me stuff sometimes. Yeah. And if they do, and it's somebody that gave me a free drink at the bar, I will I'll tip very well. I'll tip well, because I don't want to take advantage of them taking their time out to make something and then giving it to me, and then I'm just drinking it and I'm leaving. I'll leave a nice review. I'll say that I was there. I'll give a tip.
Yeah.
Please tip your bartenders.
Yes.
Always.
All the
Most
time.
definitely.
Very
Anywhere,
important.
tip anywhere.
Kirsten, I love you. She's my bartender, the local VFW in Divine where I live, and she's phenomenal. Rick, good shout out for Rick. He's the guy that runs it, but she's the head bartender, and she always takes care of me no matter what.
Just tip.
And
nice.
I tip her very well. She's the shit. Thank you, Kirsten.
Yeah.
So
any bartender that helps you, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for all your help.
So question I have, because that's always kind of like the cool thing. I always felt like it was the cool and thing that kind of hurt the bar, is that every time you went in, you never knew what you got. So now you'd go in and there'd be a bunch of like punk rock. The next, like you go in, there's a bunch of like thing. So are we focusing more now, trying to be more of an overall theme wise?
Yes,
or are we
yes.
Just...
That was an amazing time of building a character. That's the bar is its own character. And I didn't know what he wanted it to be.
It really was.
And it was all over the place.
It's true.
It was
go one day and it was a certain crowd. You go like the next day and it was like completely different.
I mean, I personally enjoyed it because like it kind of goes with like the whole lucha thing. Like you never know what you get. Like in a wrestling match, you just show up and you go. But I was like, I know in the long run, things like, well, yeah, some person might not like that punk rock thing, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna go back because it's a punk rock bar, and that was their one chance.
One of the coolest things that happened to the bar was COVID. COVID was a reset for everything, and I was able to take a step back, look at what we were doing with. I mean, I was double booking. I wasn't booking certain things. It was a mess, and I wasn't putting it on their calendar, and so during COVID they were like, all right, everybody needs to stay 6 feet away. Okay. And we ended up having karaoke, right? We ended up still having karaoke on Wednesday. And our Saturdays were horrible. And I was like, well, what are we going to do? We're going to close down if we can't get anybody to come in here. So I said, well, let's have karaoke on Saturday. Wednesday and Saturday. We were only open 4 days out of the week. And they thought I was crazy. They was like, "Oh my God, it's COVID. You want karaoke?" I was like, "Yeah, yes." They have these mic condoms, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
the mic condoms.
The
And
condoms.
so we tried using that. I mean, it worked, but we were spraying it every time.
Yeah.
We ruined a whole bunch of mics. But it ended up being one of the more successful nights that we had ever had, and so we added karaoke almost to every day. I think it is every day now. We become
nice.
that's why we're on the best
Karaoke
of, vote
Best
for us.
karaoke.
Vote.
If you haven't been to our
Karaoke
karaoke
bars.
sessions, you should go by and check it out. It's very cool. We
I
don't have
wanna,
the same ones.
I don't want to embarrass everybody else that goes in there. That's why I don't go.
Oh man, I embarrass myself when I sing up there.
No, I don't want to embarrass everybody else because I'm really good.
Oh, okay. Totally opposite of me. But so we've been focusing more on karaoke.
Mhm.
And on Friday, so we have karaoke during like on Friday, karaoke happy hour. There were a lot of people that couldn't come out, so we have karaoke happy hour. And then after karaoke, we have a DJ Menace, DJ Menace,
Mhm.
amazing guy. Shout out to DJ Menace. And Nikki has Dragonfly karaoke. Shout out to her.
Dragonfly karaoke.
Yeah, she goes to Bang Bang Bar. She goes to all these bars. So she's all over the place.
Mhm.
And by sharing all of these wonderful karaoke DJs, we're getting people that just go to a Bang Bang Bar. That now they're coming over here
Yeah.
to other bars, and they're coming over. So
Mm.
but they're karaoke people, and but
Mhm.
it's not just karaoke. You can go in there
Right.
and just enjoy yourself and watch it. If you don't do karaoke, who cares? You don't do karaoke. You're going there for a good drink.
Mhm.
We are going to be changing the back out up a little bit, where we're going to have cocktails in the back. We're working on some stuff that we're going to do in the back. So we're changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a lot calmer now. And it's a lot you know what's coming in, who's coming in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are
it's not like
karaoke
that.
nights the most popular nights for bars? Is that typically a thing?
It is for mine.
Fair enough.
I don't know about everybody else's, and I should go and check it out. I should go check out other people's bars. But when I see, well, you know what, mine's really good.
I think karaoke
Yeah,
and like
why talk
trivia.
about anyone?
I'm
Talk about yourself.
Yeah.
How about
Mine's really good.
how about we have some fun with this?
What?
All right.
Okay, so we failed our goal of 5,000, so I don't get my tattoo. Um,
Oh Jesus.
so
Here
let's
it comes.
let's do this. If we hit 5,000 by the end of next month, which will be June, we'll all three have to do one here at Southtown. When we hit 6,000, we'll
One
go
what?
do it at Luchador.
When what?
Followers on Instagram
But what are you gonna get?
to sing karaoke.
Oh,
When we get 6,000, we'll go do that again at Luchador Bar,
okay.
and we do it at 7.
That's
Ow.
reaching.
Well, no, not in the next month.
Oh.
Like when we hit
Yeah,
those
yeah.
goals,
Yeah.
I'll do it in a full Luchador costume, mask and everything.
Sure.
I love it.
Sure.
But you have to dress up like Nacho.
Okay,
I love
Just like
this.
But
Nacho.
not,
So
but
with
not
your
in the
chichis
not in the
out.
robe like the priest robe.
I
No,
smell
no.
cookies.
It's with the chichis out.
Sancho, let me some.
And the first song I'm gonna open up with is "I'm Singing at the Party."
Mm.
Oh no.
shit.
Can you give us a
Never
sample
mind.
of that one? Is there a
I
sample of
am
that?
singing at the party.
I wonder. Can he look it up and put that song on just for a second? Because
I think was it?
No,
I have
was it
no
recognized?
idea.
that song is amazing.
Well,
Yes.
Why don't we just go sing? Period. Why do we have to wait for that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Because
why
I
do
thought you were
it?
gonna say you were gonna get a tattoo. I'll get a tattoo with you.
Well, I was gonna get a tattoo of the Lord's chips, and it's a little
Nacho,
tortilla chip, and it has a little
yeah.
halo, and it says the Lord's
Yeah.
chips. So the original goal was before my birthday to hit 5,000, but we're still like 800 and something. But I mean, we got 2 days unless 800 people magically follow us.
I mean, I was gonna
Oh,
get a
that's
tattoo
Mm.
anyhow, but
Oh, there you go.
I mean,
So,
we-
what's your
But we
karaoke song?
should.
the songs that I go to, right now it's like one of them is Kenny Rogers, "Know When to Fold 'Em."
Oh wow, the,
Mm.
Oh
the
man,
Gambler.
Yes, I love that song, and then people sing in the background because I was singing a lot of obscure songs, and a lot of people didn't know what they were, and I was. What is this
there you
one?
go.
It's us it is.
This is the song.
Yeah.
It is your
okay.
turn.
So,
This is what you're gonna sing.
I love how they just randomly like turn them to like it's your turn now.
Is this Jack Black?
Yes.
I am singing
my God.
at the party.
This is
But
Eugene.
Carlos has to
Yes.
come and play it.
Yes, I got my cousin to come play
Carlos
his
has to
guitar.
come and play it.
And out there in the full Nacho Libre
Yeah,
costume.
And he can wear the mariachi.
Okay, just to make this happen, hopefully by the end of summer, we'll 6,000.
This is amazing. This song is great. I would have never thought of singing this. And I could see you in costume.
Ramsey's number one. He knows the
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh,
Desire.
with the whole.
This goes right into what you were asking earlier about Ramses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ramses was there at the bar.
Yes.
Oh
He
my
was,
God.
yeah.
And it was ended up being one of, I think, his last matches because I
It
think it
was.
was like a month later is when he finally
He
passed
passed
away.
away, yeah.
in the ring.
Yes.
He was in the ring in France.
Oh.
I think it was in France. I think
Before
it-
he passed?
No, when he
No,
passed.
when
he
they
passed.
He passed.
they threw him. He
Oh,
fell.
when he passed. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
He was in the ring,
Oh, man.
and the guy. He was talking to the guy.
Yeah.
He couldn't get up,
Mhm.
and he passed away.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
I had the honor to meet him, and he was a great guy.
Yeah.
Very nice man.
We saw him wrestle.
And he was jacked.
So how did you
Jacked.
come about getting them there? Like, get those people to wrestle?
You know, that one I had some guy come up to me and say I can get him to come,
Oh wow!
Mhm.
and I said, "Oh yeah."
So
Yeah, it was this whole, I think,
Oh, yeah?
company.
so there's
That was my
this-
cousin.
There's a
Yeah.
for real?
No, dead ass, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, that was your cousin.
So I found
Yeah, it
out
was his
later
cousin.
that Mike, the one that was helping him, I find out later that it's my cousin because we do the wrestling event. Then the next couple of months later, my mom's cousin graduates from med school or whatever, so they're having a party at the house. So then we pull up to the house, he's DJing, and I was like, "Oh, I know him, he's cool." And she's like, "Well, yeah, that's your cousin." I was like, "What do you mean that's my cousin?" And then they're like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, that's your cousin. That's her, or I think somehow related." No, yeah, she's there. I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Hey, Mike, you know we're cousins?" He's like, "Oh, okay." So then we got our bond there, and they would hit us up to do stuff too because of
Yeah.
that. Because
Yes.
my cousin, all right, get my cousin.
And then who was it? Chino?
Yes.
Chino Reyes
Yes.
fought, or he wrestled there too.
So there's a
I was so nervous
there's
that
a
night.
Yeah.
I was
there's
very
a
nervous.
Mexican wrestling circuit off of Poplar.
Mm.
There's like an actual ring, like
Oh,
Mexico
really?
style. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I found it by chance on
Mhm.
Facebook. I'm like, it's
You're
here in
like, what
town.
is this?
I'm like, it's in town.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to go to a live match, but
Yeah.
not like independent, more like luchador.
Right.
So I found it. I forgot the name of it. It's in my phone,
Mhm.
but it's like an old warehouse.
Oh.
Like it's super style, like Mexico. It looks like it's in Mexico,
Oh.
but they have like a shit ton of like
yeah.
real triple A luchadores, like the
Damn.
real deal. I'm like,
Mm.
That's fucking dope.
that's in San Antonio. I'm like, I didn't even
Mhm.
know that shit
Mhm.
existed.
Dude,
Mhm,
we're like
mhm.
the wrestling city.
Mhm.
It's
No
just-
shit.
we're
One of the
fucking-
reasons we named the bar El Luchador, not only because of the looks of what we wanted to be inside, but that bar was known for having wrestling outside in the
That's
parking
right.
lot.
Really?
I remember.
Yeah, that bar, the parking lot, and there were a couple. I think where Freetail is, that was a gym,
Mm-hmm.
a wrestling
it looks
gym,
like it, yeah.
and then there was somewhere else that there was another. Who was it? A local celebrity in wrestling. Who's the local celebrity in wrestling here? Back in the day, though.
What's his name? He was at the event too.
Santa Chinga?
No, but they had him go to the show. He was there.
Yeah, so he was part of the whole thing back in the day. So we were like, El Luchador,
Manny Ramirez.
Manny
No.
Fernandez.
Yes.
they were, yeah, they're.
Don't have Manny Fernandez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he wrestle that night?
I don't think he wrestled. I think he
He's
was like a
probably
manager or
old as
something.
shit.
Right.
But he
He's
came
older than
out.
me.
Yeah, he came out and he punched somebody or something. He got like in the
Yeah,
ring.
he's old.
Yeah.
I think he was like the host or something, and somebody got in his face and he punched him.
It was very big. You
Yeah.
didn't get to go?
No,
Oh my
So,
god, it was
don't think I was in
fucking
town.
dope. It was
Yeah.
dope.
I saw it. Like I saw the videos. I'm like, man, that would have been badass. But I
Mhm.
wasn't in town. I travel a lot, so
I have some photographs of that night. I don't know if anybody else has. If anybody else has any photographs
Do we
still
have
do.
from
something?
that
Should
night,
still have
I would
some.
I
love
think
to
we
see
should
them
still
Still
have
have some.
something.
because there were some great moments.
Yeah.
Great
There
moments.
was.
Somebody got a $5 bill
The
stapled to their
fucking
head.
yes, the thumbtacks, the fucking. what
That
is it?
was
They have a
scary,
baseball
by the way.
barbed wire-
That was
Yes.
very, very scary. I didn't know
Oh, I'm
that it
sure.
was going to be that kind of a wrestling
Yeah,
match.
it was
And,
brutal.
and when
He's
they
like,
asked
"Hello,
me to do a
insurance?"
second one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said yes. I said, yeah, let's do a second one. The second one wasn't as big as this one because everybody wanted to see Ramses, right?
Yes, that
Yeah.
was the biggest thing.
And Nacho, they wrestled. So the second one comes out, and not too many people come out to the second one. And my brother is there, and he's doing FaceTime or Instagram Live, Instagram Live or Facebook Live, one of the two. Everybody was doing Instagram and Facebook Live, and I was just looking at my feed, and these guys go out to the street and are throwing each other in the street. And I get there, and then one of the guys broke his arm.
Oh my!
And it was coming out, and I was like, I'm never having this again. That's why I haven't had one in a while. I was very scared of that. I need to sign.
I want to go.
The home
Yeah, I want
shows,
to sign some.
I'm all in.
Chino fucked himself up that day too.
No, he already had a broken foot.
Oh, he already had a broken foot.
Yeah, then he got in the ring with his broken foot.
Yes,
And he used
and
the
they
crutch.
fucked him up. Yeah,
way.
Because he was supposed to headline, and then he broke his foot like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And then he came out with whoever was replacing him. And then somewhere in between the match, he rolled himself in there, and then he took the crutch and hit the guy with the crutch. And then I think they stapled him with the $5 bill on his forehead, and it was just like a whole thing.
It was crazy.
First of all, how do you get a stapler in there?
Dude,
they put everything in there.
They put thumbtacks in there.
Yeah,
they
put
put
it
all
all.
kinds of shit.
They throw it in there.
Yes.
I had tables,
It's
those
fucking
fold-out
nuts.
tables. That wasn't part of the prop, and they threw it on there, and I was like, all right, cool. They broke one, and I had bought another one. I have the second one. They throw another guy on there. I was like,
Yo,
what the hell? These aren't
You're like,
props.
wait.
Look,
Yeah, this
just
is
know if you have
expensive.
a wrestling event, a table is gonna get broken.
I'm
That's
just gonna
how
put
it
a
is.
piece of wood. That's it. You break that piece of wood. That's cool.
Oh shit!
But
That's funny as fuck.
did y'all get to feel the stage, or what was it called, the ring?
No.
It
No,
has
we did not
this
go in
much.
it.
It has about an inch of foam, and the rest is plywood. It hurts.
Oh,
And those guys
I'm
just throw
sure.
each other.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah. They just doing all kinds of shit.
So yeah.
So we need to plan one.
So we've had a lot of craziness at the bar, and
Yes.
so all of that has now rolled into what we are now. And all these stories, by the way, are great to have, because I can look back and say, I did this, it worked. I did this, it didn't work, and now we're here at this time in my life, or time of the bar's life, and it's working. It's great, and I wouldn't go back to what I did before.
I'm gonna say most
You're
importantly,
still trying to find yourself.
No,
so.
no.
I was gonna say most importantly now, what we say 5 years in, and you're still here through a pandemic and
It's
everything.
true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many
Yeah.
bars can still say that.
It's true.
Yeah, it was
Very
very,
true.
very hard. Very, very hard. I was a quick just side note. I was working part time with AT&T, and I was working at the bar a lot. And when I was going through a divorce, and I was pretty much just living there in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in the bar and looking at the bar every day. So I have slept there. I've bled there. I've cried there. I ate there. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that place. And I know I built everything from scratch. And when people tell me, well, you need to learn this, you need to learn, I know it. I know I need to learn it.
Yeah.
I've learned so many things. And now I hire the right people to do those things for me.
Yes.
And when people, another thing, I don't know if y'all ever get this. Hey, you know what would be really cool if you did your podcast like this, or
Yes.
you change your podcast and do this, or if you do this, and what do you tell them when they tell you that?
I'm just like,
I'll
okay,
just take
cool.
it in. I'm like,
Cool
yeah,
story,
okay.
bro.
We ain't doing shit, but okay.
Yeah, I tell them, hey, you know what? When they say, oh, if I had a bar, I would do this, I would do that. Great. There's an empty lot right there. Buy it, make that bar that you want, and I will love you for it, because I need the competition.
Mhm.
I need the competition.
Yeah.
I think that's what people need to tell each other.
Mhm.
Do it. I need the competition.
Or hey, give me the fucking money and I'll do it.
No, I don't want to do somebody
No.
else's vision. No,
Right.
I don't want to do anybody else's vision.
Next thing you know, it's a Hello Kitty wrestling bar.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I'm just saying.
No, are they the Powerpuff Girls? Is that what they are? The Powerpuff Girl wrestling? That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I would love that.
yeah, that
course
would be
you
really
would.
cool.
We're an hour
You
and
still
4
on the
minutes
toy?
in. and
Okay.
Yes.
I can say, well, don't worry about the link. We can keep going. But I can say this now that we're all comfy cozy in here. I've never been to Lucha Bar.
Well, yeah, we know that, Jose.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
He doesn't go out.
Well, we'll take you out, and you might meet
No,
the girl in your
we ain't
dreams.
doing that shit again. We were supposed to, and he flaked, so we're not doing that.
Well, he didn't flake.
He can go himself.
He was in a monsoon.
What?
No.
The day that it rained.
I don't care. He knew. He knew he was supposed to be here.
I
First of all,
got an idea.
Remember when I got credit for the
another
blizzard?
idea.
yeah.
I got another idea. Blind date, but we make the date wear a luchador mask.
Bitch, yes.
Yes, that would. Or you wear one.
Would
Jose.
you be okay with like a speed dating kind of thing? And then they wear the luchador mask, and he has to like
Just
like
like
around.
that's a smart
Yeah,
idea.
Can you
that's
imagine
great. I
that
love it.
shit?
I love the
Okay.
idea.
We'll just make the guys wear them then, I guess.
I was about to say, I
I
feel like
love
the
it.
guys
Well,
are going
there's
to have to
Well,
do
yeah,
that for
because no matter what the girl looks like, the guy's gonna just be like, okay, yeah, I'll take her.
I did
Now
the
the girl,
personality.
the girl actually has to like the personality because she's not gonna be able to see the face of the guy.
Oh, I thought you meant
But
the
what if
girls
she
wear
says
the
don't
mask.
ever
Oh, I
take
thought
off
both
the
of them
mask?
wear masks.
I mean, you
Oh,
can't.
both
a lot
of
of
them.
masks.
Both of them.
That's a lot of
should.
masks.
It's a lot of masks.
What do you mean? There's probably gonna be like 2 girls, if that.
True.
So it's fine.
We all go. There's like 75.
Are you
girls.
Yeah,
one
I
of them?
Like 2 dudes.
Fuck no.
No, dummy, one of the 2 girls, not the one dating.
No. Oh, you know what? I should just to fuck
Yeah,
around.
you should fuck around and find out.
I would love to hear
Just
Donna's stories after the speed dating. What's it
Oh,
like?
that would be fantastic. But
I like how I got Jesse going now.
but-
Now he's like,
But let's
Yeah,
say
speed
we
dating at
do that.
Luchador with masks
Let's
on.
say we do the speed dating, right?
Uh-huh.
And you hit it off with whoever you end up in front of, and then she tells you, "But don't ever take off the mask."
You have to turn into Rey Mysterio.
That's kind
though.
of fetish. That's some fetish shit right
See,
there.
and then all we-
sexy. Yeah.
and then all you gotta
Oh,
do
I-
is just charge for the mask, and then we're good. They take home the mask
That's like a good luck mask.
because
Like,
I don't think I want to like.
No, you know what? Require them to bring a mask.
Yeah.
Like, don't take a mask off the wall. Like,
BYOM?
yeah, BYOM.
BYOM.
Well, no, but I mean, we can order masks in bulk. You get a blue one and a pink one or whatever, and then you just charge them whatever the mask
Oh,
costs.
that makes sense. Yeah.
And then
Like,
they get to take them home. So you don't cost
participating
you
in
for the
speed
mask.
dating
Should we have
requires
2
you
of
to
them
purchase
sitting
a mask.
down and we ask them questions and they can answer with their masks on?
And then,
Yes.
Oh my
or
god!
yes, but if they want to skip, they can skip at any point, but they have to beat them in a thumb war. So they have to actually wrestle.
Okay, you're making too many rules.
no, I
No, because if like say that you just don't get along, instead of sitting there awkwardly, you can just like, all right, I'm out, and then you
Well-
thumb war, and if you win, you get to leave. If you lose, you have to stay finish.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
And instead of little bell, you have a fucking ring.
Yeah,
Bing.
yeah. So instead of like being like next, you have to like, okay, well I don't want to be here. Okay,
And
we
then
gotta
if you
wrestle.
really don't like the conversation at
You hit him
all,
in the head with the fucking
you could.
can.
Well, one of the bartenders can come running as a referee, and then y'all start just brawling out.
Fight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, we
We're-
definitely have some
we're-
gears turning right now.
We're hosting
Oh,
this.
yeah.
We're
No,
hosting
no,
this.
I'm
We
loving
have to
it.
go.
We're hosting this
All right,
210 culture.
We'll talk about this
I'm in
offline.
it.
We'll
I'm
talk
in
about
it.
this offline.
I'm in it. I'm
You're
all
in it?
for it.
You're
This
in
is
it.
gonna be
I'm
very
in it.
Like you wear a mask and go through the whole
hell
thing.
yeah.
Okay,
This is fun.
I would too.
I was gonna
Fuck
say,
it.
I can
I'll
go
punch
like,
some
I'm a picture with the
motherfuckers.
I'm trying to think of a clever name for it, wrestling wise.
Well, you guys think of it. I can already see it now, sitting on a
The
stage.
elimination chamber.
Wow.
Elimination chamber.
I love this. I love this whole idea.
Yeah, just make it a whole thing. You can, if we can just simplify it into one dude and like 3 girls, or the opposite, 3 girls.
my
or
God.
one dude,
We're just
whatever.
gonna
The
involve
guy that gives
everybody.
the mask instead of a rose, he's giving
Mask.
or his belt.
Oh,
Mhm. The belt will be
to
at
the
the
couples.
I'm
a
here
la
for it. I'm
madre,
here for
what
it.
the hell? He got his mask on.
I love that.
He got
Telling
his
you.
right.
Yeah, it might
That was
have
my
to
last
be-
speed dating.
Yeah, it might have to give people masks in advance. But yeah, no, here we go. I'm already
Oh,
excited
no.
for these ideas.
Of course.
Yeah, until like half the dudes show up with like no shorts and just chonies on because they think that they have to go full wrestler.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh wow, that went a little far.
No,
That's what I'm
no.
saying.
Went a little
It's all
far.
fun until that one guy shows up like that, and we're gonna be like,
I like it when guys wear their mask and they wear a suit.
yes.
That looks cool.
Mhm.
Classy.
I think that they would have to do that. They would have
They
to
should
come
have to do that. Oh, it's gonna be
dressed
hot as fuck.
Nice.
Wear a tuxedo.
No, no.
What do I wear? A tuxedo too?
Sure, Lloyd. With the orange ruffles, you look fucking great.
Come looking your best.
Let's
with
do
your
it.
mask.
Let's do
No, but yeah,
suits
I
from
think
Dumb and Dumber.
dress up with the mask.
Yeah, I think it would look so nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna go shop at Penner's.
And best dress gets a shot.
Yes. Okay. I'll
Wow.
I'll say yes to that one.
It's only one person.
A cortisone shot or what?
Yeah. Right? I just say shot of what?
You're safe for tonight.
Fucking-
Hey, we'll bring Sodapop in and get a shot to fight Sodapop.
Oh no.
That's what you win. You win a shot at Sodapop's belt.
Hey, no.
Not an actual shot.
I'm shot, aka slapped, aka bye.
No, gotta go.
Recently, I just want to, and I don't mean to change the subject, but we're talking about the masks and everything. Recently, we just had some murals put on the outside of our bar, which look great. If anybody hasn't gone by and check them out, please go and check them out. It was done by Overspray or Relic. I just want to give him a shout out. I wanted him to come today, and just randomly paint my pants while he was here. But
that might have looked a little awkward on camera.
That's okay. I would have worn shorts. I would have taken off my pants. I would have taken off my pants. I would have had shorts underneath, and I wanted him to write some stuff out.
That's funny.
And that would have been really that would have been really cool. But he had family things to do.
He doesn't do anything but just shake the can the whole time, just off the side.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's another story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting
we're
putting a lot more stuff out there so we can get noticed out there. They just finished all the construction out there, guys. So if you all were going by when all that construction was happening, there's no more construction. The bad thing is the parking is now limited, but there's a lot of parking on the side streets. So please park on the side streets. Be careful. Or Uber. Ubering is the best thing to do.
It is the best thing.
Please, if you're going to go out there and drink, Ubering is the best, especially if you just live in the area. Don't take that chance.
You can also find some simp like me to just drive you home that doesn't like drinking.
You're not a simp. You are not a simp.
Okay, thank you.
You are not a simp.
Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
He's the simpiest.
Because I've done the same thing.
That's Lord Simp.
He's simply the best.
The Lord Simp.
I will take people home if they need it.
Jose, simply the best.
You ask me for an Uber, I'll get you an Uber. I will. Ask the bar staff; they'll get you an Uber too.
With your money.
Yeah,
with your card.
With your card.
Okay,
I like taking people home. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
I'm sorry. What? All right. This is where we're gonna stop the conversation
thank
right
you for
now.
tuning
Yeah.
in. Thank you for tuning in.
I always get shut down.
Just the way you say it, bro.
I didn't say it creepy. I was like, I like to take people home.
It sounded
So
creepy.
if
He's
we
like,
end up-
I'd like to take.
So if we end up
no,
making
I
this
didn't.
matchmaking thing happen, then we'll have Jesse back on again to help promote it.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I like the matchmaking thing because that's actually a really good matchmaking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You have to work on the words, but I like the matchmaking.
Matchmaking.
Well, good thing
Love
for
a luchador.
a good thing for everybody. I'll sit there and go through 1,000 stupid names to get one good one that works.
Matchmaking elimination.
I'm glad you do that because
Matchmaking mania.
matchmaking mania. I like that too, but it has to be something with dating.
I found love.
Well, we'll have like
at
Cupid,
the
and then we'll make it look like the
luchador.
WrestleMania logo.
I like that.
I'm
I like
excited
that.
for this now.
Yeah,
Can't wait. I think
And
this
then-
will probably be the first time I step into the bar too.
and then if it's successful, we just
Well,
add the
hopefully
Roman
you
numeral
step
at the
into
end.
the bar before that.
I know, dude.
Yeah, don't.
I know
be-
you don't drink, but just go to
Well,
go watch
I'll
it.
pick
Go
you
look
up
at
and
it.
we'll
Go
go.
look at it.
Come on.
Yeah, he'll
Say-
take you home. He'll
I
take
just
you
don't
home.
enjoy drinking. You know, I've
Hey,
gotten drunk once
And
or
the best
twice.
part is
horribly.
because we can be the host and we'll just hold signs like the fans. And be
That
like,
would be
leave
funny.
him. And then like when it doesn't work out, we just all you fucked up. You fucked
fucked
up.
up.
You fucked up.
Last chance, bitch.
No, I love drinking too. Whiskey's my favorite. It is.
Yes.
Even though I've given it up for this long, if there's a special occasion, a wedding, or something, and you guys see me drinking, I didn't
Mind your
give it up
business.
Mind
because
your
I
business.
did
Mind
not
your business.
give it up because anything
mean-
else but my health and if I want to drink a drink.
I drink in special occasions too.
I drink all the time.
I drink on every day that
being
ends in Y.
alive, being alive,
Being
being
Mhm,
alive.
I drank too
Getting-
much last night.
Jesus' birthday, the
Jesus'
Easter Bunny's birthday,
Yes. Mhm.
Memorial Day,
Mhm.
my birthday,
Yeah.
Did you say Jesus'
Christmas.
birthday?
Father's Day because I could be a father, but I'm not. So Father's Day,
Happy Father's
Mhm.
Day.
Mother's Day for my mother, so she can feel good about me not being a disappointment.
Mhm. I don't know about that
Other
one.
holidays we have April Fools because I'm a fool sometimes.
Literally.
Uh,
Don't say you drink on Cinco de Mayo.
I eat a sink full of mayo and then I drink to get the taste of mayo out of my mouth.
I don't know what's worse, a
Okay.
free
What a
market
weird
story
show
or
this
that.
is.
All right. Anyways.
So random. Random.
But of course, how can everybody get a hold of the bar?
Yeah,
Media-wise?
so that was so if you go to our social media on Instagram, look up El Luchador Bar, and there will be a lot of links. There's a linked tree. I'm just gonna grab my phone real quick so I can look at it.
They're
And we go
OnlyFans.
to
The
Yeah,
only fans of
we do not
businesses.
have
It's just him in
an
a luchador mask.
OnlyFans.
Oh.
We
I'd
do not
pay
have
for
an
that.
OnlyFans.
I'd pay
But
for that.
it's called Linktree,
Mhm.
and it's under Luchador Bar. And if you go there, well,
Yeah,
heck,
Volta.
look at that. The first thing that pops up, Best of San Antonio.
Dang.
should
Yeah,
go
I know.
vote.
Whoops.
Which you can
Should
vote daily.
You can go
You need to
daily
go
or
about it.
vote
Whoops.
anytime.
Mhm.
Right
then
now.
then underneath that one, it's El Luchador Facebook,
Mhm.
Instagram, our Twitter, which I am horrible at Twitter. So
Oh, same.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
our manager Nikki Martinez, owner me, and our playlist. We have a playlist going on.
Oh.
So then once I get this raffle thing going on, it'll be on there as well.
Okay.
So people can start buying their raffle tickets.
So
there.
again, vote for them daily, and because we're
Please
trying to bring another
do.
banner to Pub Sports Radio, vote for the Chuck Van Show.
Please
Wait, are we still
do.
associated? Okay, well, never mind then. But shout out to Chuck Van Show anyway.
Scratch that.
We don't have anybody.
We
running
don't
then.
know them
We don't
here.
have anybody in Pub Sports running then. Never mind. But if you had to pick somebody, I would pick Chuck. Anyway,
Agreed.
so thank you for tuning into this episode. It's run longer than we normally do, but so happens when you have a good time. So with that being said, I'm G.
And Donna.
And Hector Gilcook.
And Jesse, I guess.
Yes.
Jesse Campos.
And for 210 Culture,
Bringing the best of
210
210
Nation.
Nation.